Okay, so this week what we're going to be doing is we're going to get some basic definitions of measures of center and measures of spread, and then we're going to do some examples. We'll go, again, like always, we'll go much more into detail with these when we are in class, but for right now, let's just get a general sense of what we're going to be doing. Some definitions. Mean is what we like to call the average. And it's the way most people think. Most people have an idea of what the average is, but how you find the average is you add up all your numbers, and then you divide that by the number of data points you have. We use the letter n for this. N refers to the number of data points we have. Median is the actual middle. And so what we're going to do for the median is we line up all the values least to greatest and we find the true middle value. And then for the mode, we're going to say most common, or the value that shows up most commonly. Our definition for standard deviation is a measure of the spread of the data. So very spread out data will have a large standard deviation, and data that's not very spread out will have a small standard deviation. Finally, the z-score is a number for how many standard deviations a number is from the mean. Okay, so let's take a look at example. It says below is the weight in grams of 15 randomly selected diamonds already ordered from lightest to heaviest. First question asks us to find the mean. So to find the mean, what we're going to do is we're going to add these values up and divide by the total number we have. So I'm going to get my calculator out. I'm going to move it over to the side, and what we're going to do is we're going to add these numbers up. All right, so we are entering those numbers in, and then we're going to hit enter, and then we're going to divide that by, we have 15 diamonds. So we're going to divide that by 15. So we can see that the mean value is 0.558. So the mean value is going to be 0.558. The median, well, that's the true value, true middle value. So what we're going to do is, there are 15 here, so we're going to start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is the middle value right here, because if you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on this side, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on that side. You're going to do something slightly different when we have an even number of data points, but since it's odd, the median of this data set is 0.61. Finally, find the mode. Mode is the number that shows up most often. Let's go ahead and take a look at this list and see what number shows up most often. Well, you can see right here, 0.55 shows up twice. I don't think any of the other data values in the list show up more than twice. So our mode for the data set would be 0.55. All right, for the standard deviation, I'm just going to tell you this right now. We're going to do a standard deviation in class by hand, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you the Excel spreadsheet that we use to find basically all of these numbers. I'm going to show you that even though we did these first 3 by hand, we can also get them using the Excel spreadsheet. So in Moodle, you will find this Math 130 Excel spreadsheet. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see all of the values. But what we're going to do here is you want to click on one variable, statistics. We're going to put our data in right here on this left-hand side, and then it's going to give us a bunch of values out. So the first thing I need to do is I need to take a second and I need to type in all of the values that are right here into this Excel spreadsheet, which I'm going to do right now. This might be a good idea that if you haven't opened this spreadsheet yet, go to our statistics page in Moodle and go ahead and open that up. So now I take a look and you see my mean is 0.558. My mode is 0.55. My median is listed right down here at 0.61. We'll talk about what these other values mean. But you can see that what we're looking for here is the standard deviation. Now there are two. Is this the standard deviation of a sample or a population? Well, these aren't the weights of all the diamonds in the world, so this is going to be a sample standard deviation. So that's going to be 0.28986. Let's round this 4 decimal places, so 0.2899. Okay, so now the last thing we're going to do is, it says, from the data above, create a number line with the mean in the middle and count up and down by a number of, count up and down the number line by standard deviations. Sorry, that's a mouthful. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make a number line and we're going to count up and down by, we're going to put the mean in the middle. So let's do that. So we're going to draw this number line. We're going to put the mean in the middle, which we found that the mean was 0.558. So I'm going to put that right here in the middle. If I can, there it is. 0.558. And then we're going to count up and down by standard deviations. So I'm going to take my first number. We're going to add 0.2899. So 0.558 plus 0.2899. And that gets me to 0.8479. Then we're going to do it again. We're going to count up again by 0.2899. And I get 1.1378. Then we're going to count down by standard deviations. So let's count down. So again, I'm going to take 0.558 and I'm going to subtract 0.2899 and I get 0.2681. So 0.2681. And then I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to subtract another 0.2899 and that gets me to negative 0.28218. Alright, now it says calculate the z-score for a diamond weighing 0.22 grams and show how this ties into the definition of number of standard deviations from a mean. So the formula for z-score, the z-score for a value x is you take the x value minus x bar, which we call the mean, and we divide that by the standard deviation. So we're being asked to find a z-score for the number 0.22. So that's our x value. And we are going to subtract that from the mean, which is 0.558. And then we're going to divide that by the standard deviation, which is 0.2899. I'm going to pull up my calculator and I will clear out what I have in there, and it's going to be 0.22 minus 0.558. Now you need to make sure you hit enter here and then divide by 0.2899. And I get negative 1.16. So we're going to go over here and we got negative 0.17. Negative 1.17. All right, so how does this tie in to what we did up here? We'll take a look. Where would this 0.22 fall? The 0.22 would fall right here. Let me use another color to point it out. So look, when you count by standard deviations, you see I went down 1 plus a little bit more right here. So if you look at this, How many standard deviations are we from the mean? Well, this negative 1.17 tells us that we are about 1.17 standard deviations below the mean. We'll get more into this and practice more with z-scores in class.